What is up, Xolemates? It is Xole, and we're back with another how to sound like tutorial. So if you've been following this channel for a while, then you know that I've been rocking this super old classical guitar for a while now, and I have some great news. I recently got an Alvarez acoustic guitar, and I am so happy right now. I still need to take it in for a tune-up, get it restrung and everything, but I was thinking, let's just hop right in and make a Kid LAROI acoustic guitar type beat. So for Kid LAROI, you usually want to play some dark chords. We will be playing the F minor, going into the A sharp minor, G sharp major, and then G minor. So I played it like this. So I recorded that, and then I also recorded some muted chords. Let's hop right into Ableton and throw some drums on this and make it into a Kid LAROI type beat. Alright, hello Ableton. Here is our guitars that we recorded. Let me walk through how I mixed these guitars. So, as you can see, we've got two groups. We've got intro guitar and then muted guitar. This is going to be the intro with this blue guitar, and then this is going to be the first verse when we get the muted guitars, and then right here, let's add a locator, right click, and this is going to be the chorus. So the reason we have groups is because you want to double these guitars. As you can see, one guitar is all the way to the right, and then one guitar is all the way to the left. And that's just gonna make this recording a lot more full. So let's move both of these to the middle, and then let's only listen to one of them, which is gonna be this one right here. So there's the recording. These are the audio effects that we threw in. Let's mute these. The first audio effect we have is a CLA 76, and this is a compressor. Basically what this is doing, whenever this needle goes this way, it is taking those really loud chords and making them quieter, and then we're going to be moving this output up to make all of the quiet chords louder. And it's just going to be making this a lot less dynamic and a lot more steady. Next up is some Pro Q3. We've got some dynamic EQ on the highs. And as you can see, it's lowering the highs a little bit. We want this acoustic guitar to be focused a little bit more on the lows because the Kid LAROI's vocals are very bright. I'm going to be making a how to mix your vocals video soon, and I will show you how I'm going to mix my vocals like Kid LAROI. Having these guitars focused on the lows is just going to give us some space to throw our vocals in. And then we're going to be throwing in another compressor and then reverb. That's making it a little bit more full. And then last EQ, again, taking away some of these lows and highs. So after we recorded that guitar, we're going to be throwing in our second guitar, moving one all the way to the right, one all the way to the left. Now you've got this super full recording. And let's throw on a little bit more reverb, and let's take away a lot of those highs. There we go. That's just gonna open up that space for the vocals again. So now we're gonna be getting into the muted guitars. And these guitars weren't mixed much differently than the main guitars. The main thing is I really wanted to boost those lows because the muted guitar kind of gives you that grungy feel. And we're going to be throwing in Sausage Fattener. Love this plugin. Really adds some beefiness to any recording you've got. And just like this guitar, we are doubling the muted guitar. This is my thought for the song. We're going to get the intro. Again, I kind of did the same intro as Without You. And I think I'm going to let the first bar ride out, and then starting at 17, we're gonna be singing the hook of the song, the chorus. That's gonna be a bar, and then we're gonna go into the verse. And then right here on the chorus, we're just gonna be looping that chorus again. So, I don't think I want any drums on this intro slash first chorus, but I definitely want a snap on these muted guitars right here. Without You doesn't have any drums in it, but the Kid LAROI always has some really hip-hop trap drums. So I think the first verse, the first half of the first verse, we're just gonna rock a kick and a snap. And then right here, I think I wanna get some really trap drums, get like a rolling hi-hat. And yeah, so let's just throw in a snap. So I like this single snap, but I actually ended up doubling the snaps just like I doubled these guitars. And as you can see, one snap is 17 to the right, one is 8 to the left. I love doing this to my drums as well. And that's gonna be making the snaps a lot more full. So let's throw in a kick now. So I definitely want like a breakdown snare combo over here, but on this bar, let's throw in some hi-hats, a rim shot. I think a rim shot's gonna be nice. Let's go to snare. What we need to do is insert a MIDI track and throw in a simpler. And the reason that we're gonna be using a simpler for our hi-hats is because the simpler, Control-Shift-M, is going to let us do really easy hi-hat rolls. So let's go to trap. Definitely do this one. Come over here, change the grid. So that's too slow. We want to make this a lot quicker. So I think our first roll can go right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do this. I like that, but usually for my rolls, I like to pitch them up a little bit. There we go. That already sounds great. We can make this hi-hat a little bit quieter and then drag these over here. Duplicate this out. So this is nice. This is a nice pattern, but I think for these triplet hi-hats, let's do this. Make them slowly pitch up. There we go. Duplicate that out. So this is what our second part of the verse sounds like right now. Pretty clean, not gonna lie. Let's work on the chorus. Also, I'm probably gonna throw in some more guitar melodies just to lay on top of this because we only basically have one instrument right now. But let's work on an 808. So we're gonna insert another MIDI track, and this one is going to be another simpler. Let's go to our 808s. I think I'm gonna rock a Ramzoid 808. I like this one. So if you remember at the start of this video, we were playing in F minor, going into A sharp minor, going into G sharp, major, I think I want to move that one down there. And then the last chord was a C, I believe. All right, now that we have the general root notes, let's make these follow the kicks. So make another one go right here, and then last one right there, and then go right here. All right, Xolemates, I apologize. Got a little ahead of myself, just trying to get this 808 sound a lot better in the mix. This is the pattern that we've got. And this is what I did to mix the 808. So threw in this tuner just to know what notes we were playing. So this EQ, taking out this kind of high end of the lows to make room for the kick. I don't want to sidechain the 808. I want the 808 to be hitting right on time. And then we are going to be doing some saturation on this 808. But I don't want to saturate the lows because I don't want the lows to kind of get this stereo spread. I want the lows to be mono and heavy. So what we're going to be doing is throwing in this audio effect rack, and as you can see, we've got one chain right here, and this is just the lows. So if we turn off this second chain, just get the lows. Sounds like the regular 808, but this second chain is just going to be the highs. And as you can see, this second chain we're throwing in chorus, saturator, overdrive, ozone to give it some stereo width, and then throwing in another EQ. So if we solo this second chain, the high chain, you kind of get this wide, saturated sound, and this is going to make the 808 sound a lot clearer in mono devices like your phone speakers. And it's just going to give some highs on the 808 without disturbing the lows. So now our 808 sounds like this. Let's throw in a clap. Maybe try this one. This one's a really, hip-hop clap, but a technique I like to use, which will definitely make your clap sound a lot cooler, is to make the first one shorter. So that might be a little too short. It's not that noticeable, but it makes your claps a lot more spicy. Alright, Xolemates, I added a few things, so let me play you this beat right after this outro. I hope you have a wonderful day. I have a guitar and bass sample pack coming very soon. I'm going to be having a contest with it. Definitely my favorite sound pack that I have ever made. Super excited to roll this one out for y'all, so stay tuned for that. Also, I'm going to be having a how to mix your vocals like Kid LAROI video after this one. I really do hope you learned something in this video. Be sure to check out my music, subscribe to the channel, check out the store. Just keep being you. Have a good day, have a good night, and have a nice time.